Pog's a universal thing.
What?
Hmm?
What?
Everyone knows what Pog means.
I don't think so.
Oh boy. It's it's a term of celebration, I guess.
Okay.
I don't really know how to explain Pog too well. It's like when something cool happens, I guess. God, I feel like an old man. God, Imori,
Mm-hmm.
I got something.
What'd you get?
I just got a diamond sword that's enchanted.
What's it enchanted with?
No clue. But I can't use it right now because I'm being attacked.
I think
But
that
I
would
did
be
just
the
find a
best time
giant.
to use it.
I just found a giant room with a bunch of chests.
I see.
Okay, I need to get out of here. I just need to go. I just need to go.
There's a child chasing you. I killed it.
I feel like there's a saying that you're supposed to scream when that happens.
I think the child is the one who's supposed to scream.
Okay. Yeah, well,
What is a stray? Like a dog? You are not a dog. It makes me slow. Okay.
oh yeah, I have so far two music discs.
Mm-hmm.
Stall and Mall.
Mall? Ah, I did a bit of mauling back in the good old days.
I think it's a different kind of mall.
What? What? What different type of mall?
You know what? Never mind.
Do not worry, friend. I will be fine. I am seemingly immortal now.
Seemingly. Oh boy. We're about like where we're gonna set up. You know the volcano you were talking about? Uh-oh.
What does that mean?
Did did you fall into lava?
No.
So over there is the patch I was talking about. You look on this map right here.
What if we lived inside there? Inside the dungeons.
No,
I really like it though. It has
it's a,
friends already.
it has personality, but also it is a horror place of pain and suffering that will give us pain and suffering trying to fix.
Well, it also has a bunch of underground tunnels already.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, we could live in the castle, like the little tower itself, but if you're talking about downstairs, no, that's getting sealed up.
Okay, okay.
Well,
Okay, next consideration. What if, what if we lived in a snowy area?
snowy area. Do you see any snowy areas around here?
I know of places.
How? What?
I I was
You stole
exploring
you
on my
stole
way
a
here.
map. You stole a map, didn't you?
I don't steal. I don't steal. That's
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
no.
Alright. Don't rationalize yourself to me, let's go.
All this talk of games. No, my kingdom. We only play war games, like kill the prince or kill the nobles. It's a it's,
Uh-huh.
it's a lot of kill.
I fell.
My
We
favorite
had
was kill the treacherous Bragus the Third.
we had poker. That's really it. Poker and horseshoe tossing. That was fun.
Oh, Gamblers. I see. We had
So
to kill a
silly.
bunch of them.
It wasn't really gambling, it was just fun. We didn't really bet any money.
That's what the
Some people
nobles
did.
said too.
Some people did, but no one else really did.
I
Oh,
bought
did you
this
say
map.
that?
Hmm.
Huh? You bought the map?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I did. It was in the tavern. You didn't see
Alright,
it?
well, no, I didn't.
There's offering. It was a map for a sword. So I gave them my old sword. Now I only have my training sword. And this is it.
Okay.
I
Okay.
used this sword back when I was just a those were the days.
Back when you were those were the days.
Yeah, back when I was a knight in training, or a squire, or not really a squire, but
You know that forest Apollo showed us? That
yes.
was like he told us like if we could build tree houses.
Hmm.
What if we lived there, but not in the trees, of course, unless you wanted to.
The redwood forest.
Yeah.
Um, I'm very hungry.
Okay.
I found some food. Never mind, I can't eat it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think hunger is a big problem right now.
I never had to get food back where I came from.
You were a bard. You lived in a tavern.
I didn't live in taverns. I
Oh,
was,
really?
yeah.
You were the tavern.
No, 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 no. See, Bard wasn't exactly an accepted career path where I came from. In a
Well,
war-oriented
genetic experiment,
society,
but here I am.
well, that's more of a non-choice lifestyle.
Fair point, fair point.
We could live in this shrubland.
Well, then again, the shrubland looks,
This
it
is
would
what
work.
this is what my home looks like. You don't like it?
Ow. Well, there's a crater in it now.
Well, it's part of the natural landscape now.
Huff.
No one
I
would
mean, it
know.
looks nice. Looks nice. If you want to live here, that's cool with me.
Yeah,
Because
you
it's
like
still
the
a good
faded
place.
colors, right? This is why we had to go to other lands because our
You
land
stole
wasn't
the colors
fertile.
from other people.
Oh no, our land just wasn't fertile.
Fair
We
enough.
stayed on our land, but we made others farm for us and build things for us.
Man, the growing time period of this place must suck. Slaves. Are they unpaid interns or slaves?
I don't know what an intern is. They were definitely slave. Well, it's slavery. Once we conquer you, you become part of the kingdom. So now your
Were
welfare
they
is
unpaid?
also. There's no such thing as payment when everyone's struggling to survive.
So slaves. Okay. Ow.
It was more like they had to feed all of our armies, and we had to feed all of their people. And if they didn't make
Ooh,
enough food,
crap.
no one ate. There's some
Look,
prices.
here we are.
There's a
Dang it.
small child here. I
I
could give it
pressed.
what it
Uh,
wants.
I don't know how, but I just whipped out a bucket of milk when I looked at him.
What does it want?
I don't know.
Oh, I gave it to it. Okay, onwards.
If communism and slavery had a baby, oh boy.
It was a monarchy.
Oh, even worse.
Yeah, I thought you said you liked monarchies.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Alright. These people want to abolish monarchies. What? Without the royal blood, you don't have blessings from any of the gods. Who's gonna wage the wars? Who's gonna keep the kingdom thriving, you know? People don't think about
Yeah.
this. People don't think about this. This is the price we have to pay. I've learned that I am almost invincible. I cannot lose a fight, but I could lose to unknown machinations of this world.
You can't lose in a fight, but you can lose in a fight.
That's not a fight. I didn't die to an enemy. I died to my terrain.
So you slipped on a pebble.
No, I was burned to death.
You slipped on a pebble and burned to death.
What does the pebble have to do with it?
A pebble.
I don't like how you're trying to tarnish my good
Do
name.
you not leave so far from everyone else?
We could turn around.
Yeah, I'd love that, because we need to go back anyways for food.
You're not suggesting we freeload off of them, are you?
No, I'm suggesting we steal.
You're not suggesting we steal, are you?
Yes, I am.
I will not partake in this criminal activity. Even if I am not a full knight,
We can pay. No, sorry. We can borrow it. We can borrow their food.
I don't believe in borrowing food.
Okay, we can pay for their food.
I'll
Take
just...
air from our lungs.
You say these slimy words to me.
If we are able to cut off... I know how much you seem to like monarchy. If we can make the river a little bigger, we could pretty much create a continent if we wanted to. And basically lock off the entire island-ish.
Is there anyone else living on this island?
No clue. If there is, they're gonna be a part of the monarchy, whether they like it or not.
Oh, I like this conquest.
Colonization. I'm taking inspiration from something I saw in a documentary.
I don't know what that is. Unless you mean the documentation of our great kings.
Yeah, it's like a documentation.
Alright.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it is documentation. It's just... Yeah, you know, never mind.
My first conquest.
I wouldn't really call it a conquest. I'd say it's more just an acquisition of land.
You're ruining this for me.
And yeah, okay. Conquest it is. A friendly conquest that you can't resist.
Exactly.
Remember though, we can't say it's a conquest to anyone else though. Alright? You wanna know why?
Why?
Because we want it to seem like it's a friendly thing.
Well...
But people don't think it's an act of aggression because there are a lot of negative things associated with the term conquest. So if you don't call it a conquest...
I don't understand.
It is a conquest.
No. What is negative about a conquest? In the end, one kingdom takes over another, and there's nothing you can do about it.
For some people. For some people there's a negative.
I see. Well, clearly we just need to explain the joys and greatness.
We have to be friendly at first. We have to make it seem friendly. We can't say it, you know, it's a conquest. We have to replace the word for right now until we have appropriate time to educate them and show them what it actually means, you know?
Okay, the masses, the unwashed masses, as usual, ruin everything for me. I didn't have a lot of coffee. I come from a rather low nobility. Actually, that's why I'm considering a different person as my king. My family all became knights to try to gain some reputation and standing. So I only had coffee a few times, and it was interesting. I'm not one for the taste, though. And since I do not know what creamer is, I assume it's just cream from a cow. Um, it definitely helped the second time I had it, but I did not like the drink anyways because sugar is also very expensive.
I see,
And
I see, I see.
even though I heard that's
Well,
very good with it, I did not have much.
well, here's the thing. Here's my way of thinking about it.
I see.
If you're gonna be, in a place of power, my thought about it is take if you don't like certain parts about being a king, guess what? It's a new kingdom. You can literally set it up however you want. You can make your kingdom and the position of king be whatever you want. The king could literally be a bar that does whatever they want.
I don't think you understand how traditionalism works.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't have any traditions. I had a cell and drugs.
Exactly, and I will lead you onto a new path. See, fear no longer, young Sora. Me, I will lead you to the right way, the correct way to live. And
Here's the thing. I would rather serve under you or with you rather than under, Apollo or Boom because they've told me where they're from and you've so far told me a little bit about where you're from. I don't particularly trust any of them in a seat of power. They will blow themselves up.
I see, I see.
If you follow Apollo, Boomie might, just blow up the reactor or something. If you follow Boomie, he'll probably just nuke himself.
I see. Well, we still have the third option, the Atris fellow.
He's making a reactor. I still don't trust that.
I see.
I don't know. There's a lot of weird things going on there, and with the abundance of people around it,
Yes.
they probably are going to blow themselves up and destroy whatever's there. No matter who we follow, if they want to stay there, they're going to blow themselves up. Destruction is imminent for that area. It's just a matter of time.
Well, if that is the case, then we'll just have to bring whoever becomes the king somewhere else, so that they
Well,
won't.
there's the thing. They probably wouldn't want to. They don't want to. They probably wouldn't want to drop everything they have to come where we are.
Well, that would make them not the king then. You see, so okay, how do I explain this? I don't know where you came from. If you have this big, this
We had
this,
an empire with a king. We had
guess.
kings and queens and stuff there.
Okay, okay.
But most of it was more of a fallen kingdom kind of thing.
Oh, that's
Not
the
really.
problem. That's the problem. You see, a proper kingdom, everyone works for the benefit of the kingdom, but also the king. The king works for the benefit of the kingdom, and you have your noble status, and the king wouldn't want to take down the kingdom because it keeps him happy, but it also because he has pride for his people. So we don't exactly have enough people here for a good kingdom, but as you can tell, I'm not the I come from a kingdom, but I'm just the middleman. I could be a bodyguard. I've training as a knight. I almost became a knight. Um, I can protect someone. Uh, I could sing songs and regale their tales, but I don't think I could become a king. Um,
I think.
yes, but there's also the bloodlines and who's gonna keep the land alive and fertile. See, that's really important, actually. You know, seeing how we're starving to death, I don't think we're the best at keeping the lands fertile and the blood alive and all that. And I've also not finished. I can barely read. I'm a bit illiterate. Not that being illiterate is.
Someone who's illiterate over someone who would nuke themselves.
Think you may. I think we have to give them a bit of time to prove themselves as well, because you've only known these people not even a few hours, maybe.
So have you.
Exactly. I'm not quick to judge.
Or you don't really know what I've been told.
Yes, but I'm not quick to judge. I mean, you don't know my entire backstory. All you know about me is my name, a little bit about my kingdom. You don't know why I'm not a knight. You don't know where my honor is. You don't know where my morals lie. You don't know if I would stab you in the back, etc., etc. And you're ready to put me on the throne. See? You're thinking too rashly here. I don't know anything about you either.
You wanna make that argument? Okay, what stops me from being the king?
What do you mean? You've already said you don't want to be the king.
I mean, yeah, but I'd still, like I said, I'd take pretty much anything over someone who I've been told will nuke themselves, someone who came from a world of tyrants. Literally, not even just the kings were tyrants, the gods were tyrants, and a lot of war crimes and hate crimes were committed.
Well, that is...
Overall,
that
I would
is...
prefer literally anything. I would prefer to be my own ruler over anything.
Well, you could be your own ruler. I have no problem with that. But... we'll fundamentally disagree. Then I will go find a king. What is this? It's a book.
Oh, God. Well,
we could take some time to get to know people. A kingdom doesn't build itself in one day.
yeah. But can we make an agreement? For right now.
What is the agreement for right now?
Until we get, you know, a proper place going, you know, at least a somewhat good home that's livable and habitable, instead of just a couple of furnaces, a farm, and a crumbled tower, we hold off on searching for that kind of thing, you know? Because
Okay.
if we try and, you know, get someone to we need to prepare for them, you know?
I see your point. We can't just have some empty tower for a potential king. Okay, yes, this makes a valid point.
It's like giving a rundown crack shack to someone who is literally the king.
I don't know what that means. But yes, I see your point. You're making a very compelling argument.
And also to set up territory around here, plan, you know? Plan for the future.
These are the... I think...
Because I don't know if you're gonna want to use the, forest over there. It's a really good forest, and I might actually want to use it myself, but the question is, would you want to also use it for other stuff? What I'm saying is, I want to plan things before we get too ahead of ourselves, you know?
I see.
Before we back ourselves into a theoretical corner with stuff.
Well, see, well, But the thing is, at the same time, a good kingdom can always start with a king. So there's some kingdoms I knew of that they were built from the ground up with a few loyal nobles, or nobles to be, just a few common peasants at the time, and they go group together and they build this giant kingdom, and then it turns into an empire. Wouldn't you want to be a part of a glorious empire?
But I don't know. I think my role in that kind of thing would be more reserved.
I see, I see.
I'm more of a reserved person. I'm not exactly too much of a people person, you know.
This is where we may differ.
But I
Hmm.
can admit to you this: I am really good at defense.
Okay, so you would be...
I may not be a good physical fighter, but I can set up things that can defend this island from just about anything, or this soon-to-be island from just about anything.
Okay. Well, the first thing we could get to then is building walls around the entire island to both mark our territory and also to keep potential enemies away from us.
Yes. I was actually about to tell you this. So, if you look at your map,
Okay.
do you see the river that is on the south of us?
Yes.
And do you see where it's the little, like, it's basically a tiny little gap that connects us to the shrublands to our east?
Um, yes, I believe so.
If we basically hammer that off, or at least shrink it so that the water is filling that area, this is basically an island with only a few entrances. So anything that tries to get in has to come through those areas or go over the water and be shot at by defenses.
I see, I see, I see.
And if I were to set up my main area in, hold on. I need a second. Hold on. All right. So I know you know of the patch of dark oak, and I think you've picked up that I've taken a liking to it.
Yes, yes.
So I want to set up my home there.
Okay.
And if I have that there, it's pretty much a good center-ish area. And that would provide me with a good, you know, area to connect everything. So it wouldn't all be connected to one thing. It would allow me to set up a network of defenses that would be pretty good and not just everything feeding into one area so one area doesn't get as defended as others. You know what I mean?
Okay, I see, I see.
Basically, and also it's a hidden heart. Because it's in the dark oak, it will be pretty hard to get to because you have to navigate throughout the forest.
Hmm. This is a good
So,
defendable area. Understand. Okay. Well, I can go back to where they were and collect a lot of cobblestone for the
yeah,
wall.
they said something about an infinite cobblestone generator thing that we could probably use for all of this, which would be really nice. And once we do, we could have a celebration. You know, once we've fully defended ourselves and gotten this tower into a more reasonable, you know, condition, we could have a celebration, like a festival kind of thing.